Will not react. I'm going to hold every commander, from the sector commander to the company commander to the platoon commander to the section commanders responsible. If anything happens within your AOR and you do nothing, you will be court-martialed. That I guarantee you.
Now the service chief have been removed. Christoph.
Guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Quick one. There's a video that I want you to watch by General Christopher and what he have to say concerning Nigerians and what they need to do to protect themselves from this banditry or this terrorist group attacking lives and property in the northern part of Nigeria. I'm not going to bore you. I'm going to let you watch the video so that at the end we'll have one-on-one conversation and what I have to say concerning the genocide happening in the northern part of Nigeria, the north central, the middle belt. Omo is crazy at this point, and I just pray that our cries are being heard and the federal government actually do something about it. So let me let you watch the video. Here is it, guys.
Will not react, and I do not want to hear that I was not giving any command. As long as you are deployed, your task is to secure your community. You are all aware on what condition you are supposed to shoot at the enemy. When your life is at stake and you have no other means of protecting yourself, you are allowed to fire. When your colleague's life is at stake and there is no way you can stop, you are allowed to fire. And when the community or any infrastructure you are protecting is being destroyed and you have no other means of stopping them, you are allowed to fire. So do not be afraid to take out any criminal or any enemy that is destroying or is doing any acts of killing. Is that clear? Yes, sir. But like I've told you, the communities you are protecting must know that you are there to protect them, not to go there and infringe on their human rights. I'm going to hold every commander, from the sector commander to the company commander to the platoon commander to the section commanders responsible. If anything happens within your AOR and you do nothing, you will be court-martialed. That I guarantee you. But again, our policy is to reward hard work and punish indolence. When you do well, we'll commend you, we'll give you awards, and then we'll take care of you the more. You will be promoted. Is that clear? Yes, sir. With the new concept, all armed forces personnel will be withdrawn from within the towns and will go out into the bushes. All checkpoints to be...
Total new impetus. Before it was safe haven. Now is enduring peace. But what we think we need is more peace. Like I said, it's not only for us to win the war, it's to win the peace. But if we win the war without winning the peace, there won't be any problem. So we have reached that stage now that now is to bring a peace that is going to be enduring for everyone to benefit from it. And that's where we're here, and that's why the blueprint is a new mindset I want to create within the troops to know that we need to work with the communities. The communities must trust us. And trust is not something you buy. It's people see your action and inaction, then they know you are trust, and that's what we want to be. So we're going to rally on everyone to work together, and we want to appeal to Nigerians to give the support to members of the armed forces, because we are determined and dedicated and committed to ensuring that there's peace everywhere we operate. Those ones we are taking them, those of them that we can refit, we refit. Those ones that we not will be discarded. But more equipments are coming because we think we need new items so that we don't have any breakdown. The troops are fully committed and they will be mobile so that we can ensure that wherever these individuals are, we must fish them out. The idea of sitting down waiting for one attack or the other should go. We must go into the bush and bring them, and that's why I directed that all checkpoints within the town should be left to the police to handle. Troops, armed forces personnel should be at maybe the entry points and exit points only. We must maintain mobile patrols, and then we must go into the bushes to fish out where these individuals are and take them out. Thank you.
Nigerian governments are too corrupt. Nigerian political leaders are one set of people that I do not know where they hail from. They are evil and they are barbaric. Do you know when General Christopher was always telling Nigerians to learn Kung Fu, to protect themselves, to go and learn how to swim, to protect themselves? Do you know that they didn't do anything to him? Immediately he switched his voice and said that Nigerian army should be set to deploy and to attack at this terrorist group once they are being employed to communities to protect them. They should not hesitate. They should make sure that their AK-47 is ready at any time to be able to defend the locality they have been sent to, and this is what they need to do. They don't need to wait for order from above. Immediately, General Christopher just talked this thing. Piam, piam, piam. they don't remove Baba for office. They replace him immediately, and I'm like, God. Immediately he made these statements where instead they make here, they remove Oga for office. These people are just so wicked, heartless, and barbaric. But God is in control. Let's continue watching the video.
Now the service chief have been removed. Christopher Musa was removed because Christopher Musa has dealt with the insurgents more than Burutai. Burutai was protecting. Burutai was building Nigerian Christian soldiers.
In 2017, for instance, there was an attack in Bakin Kogi, Kaninkong. And Channels TV, I'll mention names, said 7 houses were burnt and 4 people were killed. I left Port Harcourt to southern Kaduna. I counted 150 houses, and I saw a mass grave containing 21 persons. So the media is also complicit in what is happening in the Middle Belt. Thank God for News Central for what you're doing. Unfortunately, you are very young. You started in 2017 or thereabout. But these atrocities have been going on for many years. Before I founded Middle Belt Times, let me tell you why. I was writing for various platforms. And sometimes when I write my stories, they will tell me that these guys are not terrorists. They are unknown gunmen or they are bandits. And one day I spoke to an editor. I said, look, sir, don't publish my story. And in 2019, of course, because if you must speak the truth as a journalist in this country, then you must be ready to face the consequences. 2019, I spent 162 days in prison for my uncompromised reportage. And when I was stepping into Kaduna prison, the first thing I wanted to see were the terrorists that have been terrorizing our people. I didn't find any. The few I found, including the ones who killed the Agwam Adara in 2018, they were looking better than me that was coming from outside in the prison. As of today, I don't know their whereabouts. They may have been released, because I remember meeting a certain Adamu in Kaduna prison who told me something. He said, look, he was arrested for illegal possession of firearm. That's a capital offense. The security agents are no longer here. I heard somebody talking about the judiciary. It's a compromised judiciary. It is. When I got to prison, I saw a lot of young men from southern Kaduna who were standing trial for simply trying to defend their communities. I wept bitterly.
I'm the camp chairman of Riom, and I want to stand here to condemn all this ugly happening. I want to say enough is enough. We've been attacked on a daily basis. As you can see, the parsonage has been burned down, and this is not the first time. When it happened at Tanjol, the house of the pastor was also burned down. Every day we bury people. We are not ordained for funeral services. We are ordained to preach the good news of Jesus Christ. But burial has taken, in fact, the place of that one now. So we want to stand here and condemn this that happens. Every time when it happens, they say unknown gunmen. Every time they will say unidentified gunmen. Even this one that is very clear, the attack was carried out by the Fulani headsmen. And you will hear them saying now that unknown gunmen is not longer unknown. And this thing is not just happening here on the plateau. There is that saying in psychology, when one person has problem with many, it means it is that person that has the problem. Everywhere you hear about attacks, everywhere you hear about attacks, go to Benue, go to Nasarawa, here in Plateau, all our local governments, Mangu, Bokos, everywhere, and it's not different person, it's the same Fulani headsman. And why is it that they are saying that they are unknown? Are they still unknown? It's Fulani headsmen that carried out this attack. And we want our media men to help us. It's no longer unknown. It's not unidentified. It's Fulani headsmen that have declared war on us. And we are appealing that if government will not intervene, then, in fact, we will not continue to see this ugly happening. Because enough is enough.
Thank you, sir. Your name?
Your name? Reverend Pam Amos.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Honestly, when are we going to stop crying in Nigeria? Like the man said, every time they say unknown gunmen, that we know these people. We know their faces. We know their social media handle. But nothing is being done about it. And then the news outlets in Nigeria, or these household names, they don't cover some of the news. And like they said, the journalist said in this particular video, allegedly, it seems as if those people are being bought. Because how can you say that it was 4 houses that were burned? And then at the end of the day, he went and counted over 100 houses. Shame onto our big household name athletes, news athletes in Nigeria. I remember there was a particular video that Mazin Nandikalu's daughter, Lisa and Nandikanu, did one time. And she was calling out Channels News and Arise News, to be precise, that why is it that each time Mazin Nandikalu's go to court and it seems as if he's having a victory, that they don't always cover that part, or if they cover it, they don't put it out there for the entire masses to see. That all these people think about is just their pocket, because it seems as if they are being bought or they are being owned by the government. If it's not sometimes that you see BBC cover ups on things that are happening in the northern part of Nigeria, and honestly, kudos to BBC media team, especially BBC Africa and also the Western BBC. The truth is that sometimes some documentary that they were able to capture, I watched a particular video concerning Fulani herdsmen and some bandits that were terrorizing a particular community in the cold heart of North in Plateau State, to be precise. I've forgotten the name of the local government. Honestly, I shed tears. How people were unalive. They were tied like goats that are being tied by its owner to be taken to church for burnt sacrifice or for Thanksgiving or for dedication of house, wedding, or a child. That was how it was. And honestly, I don't know, I'm quick to tears, honestly. When I see some disturbing images or some disturbing things, I'm too quick to tears because I've lost loved ones, I've lost family member in all these things. I'm from the north. And honestly, when someone from the north tells you their experience, or someone has not lost a loved one, a friend, a family member, believe me, that person is not from north. And I'm not boasting about it for good. I'm boasting about it that the government are not actually doing their job, and the government are not carrying out what they are supposed to carry out. And the news outlets that are out there to promote all these things, to make sure that it comes to light so that something can be done about it, are being swept under the rug. If their media team were able to cover some of all these things, they don't come out to speak about it. They just sweep it like that, and they expect us to be cool with it. They expect us to just work with it. They expect us to be okay with this happening things, and then we move on to the next chapter. The truth is that I said this thing earlier on last week when I made a video concerning the tweet that the US President Trump made. And he said something that Nigeria is a country of concern, a disgraced country, and their military are going to come sweep and all that. I don't have the tweet here. I'm not reading it, but I just could actually capture some of the word because it echoes each time in my heart. And I'm not saying that this thing that these people are actually doing is actually right. And I'm not also saying at the same time that the US are actually trading with caution. The truth is that it's just 50-50. Everybody is looking for what he or she is going to benefit at the end of the day, because Mr. A wants to scratch Mr. B's back and Mr. B wants to scratch Mr. C's back. It is just a chain of group of individuals that just all they think about is money. One thing we need to look at and one thing we need to honestly analyze in this country is that our politicians need to think outside the box, honestly. If you're there to serve the public office, please serve it with all sincerity. It's not by you jumping from one political party or not being able to speak the truth when the truth is staring you at the face, or you are power drunk because you feel like you have the power, you have the audacity, or you're a minister or governor or whatever it is that you are. You feel like you can just exercise on human rights and then trash people or take what belongs to people and then go scot-free. These people, this set of individuals that have been captured in the past and present tense, they say that they are being jailed. We are not seeing them. They say that their punishment has been given to them. We don't see their execution. But if it's a right citizen that is working hard, and then that person may be in the process of he or she defending herself, and then something happen, these people are going to make a scapegoat out of that particular person. It is so uncalled for and it is uncultured. I remember when General Christopher made a statement addressing the armies that no wait for anybody. If you see say kasala don burst for camp, open fire, na me dey give you the go ahead. No wait say they must ring you for where you dey before you go fit go. If you dey community to protect life and this set of people come attack, this is how you're going to stand and face these people upright, because you are giving the go ahead. It's only in Nigeria that I see that our military personnel, navy, the armies and so on and so forth, they are being tossed around like and where we say person put for fire just the turner or na masara. Tomorrow, if they don't tell us, go learn taekwondo, kwando, or tafu or kung fu, just because they want to cover up some things. Christopher decided to say, I'm not going to dance to the tunes of this set of people anymore. I'm going to stand for the truth and I'm going to speak for the masses, because a lot of lives are being clean. A lot of people are being sent to their early grave and it is not nice. So please, my soldiers, do this, do that, and then boom, Baba was just changed from office like that. Baba's position was given to another person by force, step down for another person to continue. And I'm like, God, this country is so messed up. And I feel like the enemy is in our midst to kill and to destroy. And the truth is that if we don't stand up to this thing, it's going to come to bite us in the ass, and it's going to bite us so hard in a way that a lot of us are not going to be able to tell the story if we don't act right now and sit upright. Whether you're from the north, you're from the east, you're from the west, you're from the south, whatever zone you find yourself, it is a wake-up call. Don't wait until it happens to you, because you're not from the northern part of Nigeria, the genocide happening in the northern part, and you feel like it doesn't concern you. Some people go they even talk and say, to whom it may concern. I remember in July, when over 140 individuals in Yelawate were unalive, and then a lady made a video and she was like, thank God I'm not from Benue State nor any part of the north, because all these things are so disgusting. And I'm like, were kinchi kuchuma ubanki yazaki ya kiche abonde kina che sobre ba kipita de ganot ba, then like shuru a lady. That is how I saw her. And I was like, some people, you people need to just be mindful of your word. The social media space is too big, and you don't know what will be heard against you in the future. You cannot come and start vomiting on certain type of things that you don't have a backing of it, or you have not experienced it, and then you want to come and teach people. If this calamity of a thing has not affected you one way or the other, please just keep quiet. Just shush. When people that have been affected, their livelihood, their family members, their loved ones, their kids, their parents have been taken away from them by the heart of death, please keep quiet. Shush. At this part, at this junction, I will tell you to keep quiet. Shuru like a mouse. Please, enough is enough in this country. Oh. The way people are doing things, honestly, I feel like it's uncalled for and it is uncultured. And the truth is that I blame this political sector, especially these people in power, APC. APC have brought nothing but sorrow to Nigeria. APC have brought nothing but tragedy to Nigeria. And it's high time that this government pack their bag and go. They are no longer welcome in Nigeria. Please, we are tired of you. Since it is Baba turn, since 2023, or more, it's as if the crime rate has increased. And I will hear some people are saying that Trump is supporting Goodluck Ebele Jonathan because he wants him to come into power. Have you people forgotten so fast what happened in 2015 when the Chibok girls were actually kidnapped? How Goodluck's election was actually meted into his own hand just because he wanted to stand for the truth. He was standing for the truth just because he believes in the truth, just because he believed that things should be done right, and then boom, they just turned their back against him. But God is in control.